welcome back to the channel. Today's one is going to be showing you what I'm going to call my Disney collection. So it's not a Disney haul because it's not things that I've bought just in Disney, it's Disney stuff. Most of it is from Disney and it's not stuff that I've bought all just in the one trip. So I thought I'd show you what I've got so far. So I'm going to try and do it in not categories, but say like show you the bags first, try and group things a little bit together. So let me just show you what we've got. Let's start with the first item. So I think we'll go for the plushies first. I've only got a couple, so it won't take long. So let's just show you what we've got. First of all, I've got a tie beanie one. Let me grab that one for you. So here we have my little sparkly Mickey. Put him on my shoulder. So I bought him, I actually got him, where did I get him? In Orlando Airport. I'm sure it was Orlando. No, Tampa Airport. Get him right. Tampa Airport. I got him on the way home a couple of years ago. So he sits in my bedroom. Hello everyone, my name's Mickey. So we have Mickey. Then I've got a Mickey and a Minnie. These I got from the 100th anniversary. These are the only plushies I have. We've got the Mickey and the Minnie. And I'm sure you've probably seen those people have these. Again, I bought these. I got these in Orlando Airport. I'm not really a plushie person. I don't buy lots. But I had some dollars over at the airport. So I was like, let's go and get Mickey and Minnie. So I brought them home. My ears collection. Now mine is quite poor. People will probably be like, call that a collection. Is that it? I've got 3 pairs of ears. Well, 4 because I've got the pair I'll be wearing this year. But I'm going to show you that at the end of the video. Okay, so my very first pair I have was the 50th celebration ones. These were bought by me by a friend when we was out there. I've been many a times and I was always, I'm not wearing ears. I could just put my hat on. But he was like, no, you got to wear your ears, got you wear your ears. So we bought them and yeah, it got me into the bug of wearing ears. So I've got the 50th ones. Then I've got the ones which you will see in some of my videos. I've got the America ones. These are Loungefly ones, so these are a bit more expensive, but they're leathery, so I really like these. I'm not a fan of the sequin ones. They tend to kind of stick in your head a bit at the side. And then I had to get these. I had to get the Epcot UK ones. So I've got those as well. That's my ears collection, which isn't a lot, is it? But I do have another set. Actually, we'll jump onto that first. We'll come on to this year's first. So for this year, I've got the viral pink ones. I've got a few t-shirts, so I'll be wearing those. And then to go with that, I've got, for the first time, I've not done one before, I've got the Themeporium bags. Okay, I've got one. So that will be my pink collection this year. So we've got those. Let me see what other goodies we can show you. Not really one to buy many t-shirts and tops and things like that. But I did buy something in Walmart a couple of years ago. And I see it and I was like, I like that. And I'm not sure how many have been there and seen these things, but they sell scrubs for the medical profession. And instead of like here in the UK, you just wear your blues or your greens. No, they have all different ones. So I see this and I was like, I really like that. I'm going to buy it. And I did. So I got this one. This was for the 4th of July. It's really lightweight, as in when you're wearing it, you don't get hot in it. It's so cool. And down the front, where are we? We've got a couple of little pockets as well, which is really handy. So that comes with me most years because it is so cool. As in, cool to wear. Not, ooh, it's cool. Not for that reason. So, next I've got 2 popcorn buckets. I don't buy 2 many because you've got to get the things home, which is not easy. So, we've got one. We have the Cinderella's carriage. Okay, see this one? This was for the 100th anniversary. Obviously, we'll get the older. Did it come up? Popcorn goes in there. I don't really like popcorn, so I just buy for the bucket. But again, getting that home was not fun because I had that over my shoulder on Then the next one I've lit him up to start with, okay, because this is my favourite popcorn bucket that I've ever seen them make. I went for Mickey's Not So Scary a couple of years ago, and when I see this online and people are like, this is out, I was like, I have to get it. So one of the first things I did in the party was go and get my Halloween Mickey. So here he goes, his little belly flashes. I absolutely love it. So let me turn him off. He's a bit stiff because he needs nails. So he comes out every Halloween for me. And if you was a popcorn person, you would have him at the back. What I did when I had him was I filled him up with the free candy they were giving away. So each year he comes out and sits by my telly. Absolutely love him. Those next we're going to do more what I'm going to call more like the trinkety type section. So I've got my orange bird Zipper. I do like orange bird. So he come from Flower and Garden. I think it was last year or the year before. I bought two of these, one for my brother. So he came home. He's again a decoration. Then a couple of years ago, I got this little picture frame. This actually came from Orlando Airport in the Disney shop in Terminal C. So we say it's a frame, but it's also got a magnet on the back. So we just got, I like it. We've got, you know, the castle down the bottom. Size of it, it's small. It's 2.37 inches by 2.37. I see it. I thought, yep, have that. Now I haven't seen that anywhere in the park, so I like that. Then I was at the Character Warehouse and I bought this. Let me spin it, hold him up, decoration. So we've got Mickey one side and then we spin him round. This was $1. So I bought a few of these and gave them out as some gifts. Didn't do what all the people over there do. Let's buy 50 of them and sell them online for a load of money. No, let's let everyone have some. Then last year I bought this keyring, which I really like. So we've got Walt Disney World on it. Then we've got, oops, let me get you in focus. Then we've got the castle. Then we've got the Epcot ball, the Tree of Life, and Hollywood Studios Tower of Terror. So we've got that one. That was my keyring I bought. Then I got this one a few years ago. I had some credit left over and I was in the Swan and Dolphin. So again, I've got to see how you light it up. Can't remember. But basically, it's a keyring, a Mickey balloon. And he does light up. But again, it's like everything. It's remembering how to do it. But I quite like that one. And then I bought this. I got a bracelet. I got this in America. I think I got this in Bells, a shop called Bells in Florida. If you can see it. And it's got Mickey's all the way around. So, yeah. Be wearing that. You can wear it that side. Or you can do it the way of the colours. And you've got little crystally Mickey Mouses all the way around. So, I've got that one as well. Okay, next section is my favourite being a girl, the bags. Do love a bag. So, first one we've got is the first lounge fly that I bought. Okay, which I bought this, I'm 54 now. I bought this when I was 50. I was like, you know what, I'm going to have a treat for my 50th. So I got the original, what I would say, the original Minnie Mouse lounge fly. Not used it too much, to be honest, but got that one. Then I got this one on Shop Disney a couple of years ago. This one does get used a lot, okay. This is my fireworks one. Sister-in-law got one of these as well. I prefer them without these ears when I'm over here, but this one I use a lot. Then last year I was like, you know what, I want one without the ears. When I'm over here, I like to take a little rucksack out, but I don't want Mickey Mouse plastered everywhere. That's not me. So I got this one, the Bo Peep one, which I like. To me, it's not too Disney-fied. And the way I know is when I go out, if I've got a real Disney one, my mum goes, oh, you ain't bringing that with you, are you? And I'm like, So when she see this, I was like, what do you think of this one? She went, you can bring that out all the time. That's fine. So to me, this doesn't look really Mickey Mouse, but I like it. It's nice and summery. Lovely colours on that one. And then again, with a shopping voucher I had left. This has been at the top of my wardrobe, so it is a little bit maybe out of shape. But I got this bag. So, as I say, it's trying to get me, you can see them. So you can see the pictures. It's just all little Mickey heads all over it. This one was about $40, believe it or not, but I like it. And then another bag, what I got as a present one year. This actually come from Primark. It's just a little crossbody, but you can see it's got little pictures of Minnie Mouse all on it. So that's the bag collection. Stationery I don't have too much of. Okay, I do like my stationery, but I've got 2 pens. These actually come from Sainsbury's in the UK. So, but who would know? They're still Disney pens. And then if you go down to Target, Walmart or Publix, maybe not Target so much, you can get yourself a little notebook. I tend to get one every year, $2.99. So this is my mini one, and each page is going to have a little mini on it. So I do like to get myself a little notebook. So that's that. Then also from Primark, I've got myself a little Mickey Schultz mug. Got him. And then this was kindly gifted to me by my sister-in-law. She had 2, and she was like, do you want one? I was like, yes, I do. So when we had obviously 100 years of Disney, I'm going to take, this is a jewellery box. I'm going to try and show you it, spinning it round, and then I'll take the lid off. So we've got all the characters round the side, and then the lid is 100 years of Disney. So yep, got that. Thank you, Pauline. She got me that. Then I've got I went into Aldi's when I was over there. Okay, when I was down at Bradington. And in my day one at the Magic video, you'll see the hat I bought. That was like $4 or $5. It was so, everything was so, it's Aldi's, it's cheap. But I also got this in there, this thermos. Okay, this is one of the, sip it. These are great for the plane. I've got a white one with Mickey's on, but he's a bit used. Okay, but this one you can see, like, I've still got the label on it. So he's a green one with Mickey's on. Now this, let me see if it's got a name on it. This is called From Zach Everyday Smiles, okay, but it is a proper Disney one. That was $10, which I didn't think was bad at all. Then the 2 things I've done over there, I've got what I call experience things, what I've really enjoyed doing. I haven't got my remote control. I don't want him running around the floor. I've got R2, what I made. I made him purple and white. He's on my window. So when I work, R2 is next to me. So I didn't want him too colourful. And I know you get all the different, the different shapes. Some people, they've got like blue, orange, red. For me, I wanted him still what I call R2. So instead of blue and white, I thought, you know what, let's make him purple, my favourite colour, and keep him still R2-y. So I've got him. Then when Tron opened up, I went into the Tron shop after because I got, again, I mentioned something slightly about this in my day one the Magic video. I went on the ride. I don't like roller coasters. I can get on Seven Dwarfs now. That took me years. Took me years to get on Big Thunder. Because I got on Big Thunder and I was on with a friend, I got cocky and thought, you know what, Tron, you can do it. I came off. My poor brother, I called him after, the language down that call, the things I called him. I have never been so scared in my life. I said to him, oh, can I go near the back? And I was like, after, I was like, why did you do that? The back's usually quicker. Didn't think of that. My thought was, I don't want to go to the front because I want to, if I don't like it, I'm seeing the person in front all the time and I'm not looking. I was literally shaking from head to foot when I come off. One of the cast members was like, are you okay? I was like, no, but I will be. So never, ever again. And the worst thing about that was my Magic Band. I had the old Magic Band at the time. It should have still, when you go in and you tap in, for whatever reason, it didn't do my on-ride photo. I was gutted because there is no way on earth I'm ever getting back on that ride. Not for all the money in the world. you could stick Johnny Depp next to me, I still won't get on it. Well, actually, no, maybe I would. But went down to guest services, and I was like, my photo's not here. And they were like, your band's broken. I was like, are you actually kidding me? So they were like, no. And they was like, well, if you want, we can give you a fast pass, you know, as we got a lightning lane, whatever it was called at the time, probably the lightning lanes. So you can go and ride it again, and you'll get your photo. And you know what my answer was? I would rather run around this park naked than get on that ride again. So, unfortunately, I'm never going to get the photo of me on there, which probably would have been highly amusing with how scared I was. Even when it took off, I was like, oh my God, what am I doing? So when I came off, I went into the Tron shop. Now, I have got something that you can no longer get, okay? It comes in the box, which is like the old Pac-Man box. Okay, I have got the Tron figure. Now, let me see if I can just turn it on. Here we go, it's coming on. So, I can't remember how to get it to talk, but it's got my voice, so I'm not going to. But when you look closely, that's my face in there. So, yeah, I did the actual experience. I wish I could remember how you get them to talk, but I can't. But that's okay, because for the video, it's just to show you what I've got. So what I did as well is I then went, so I bought him, and then I went and got the remote control car as well. So when we turn this one on, I don't know if this is going to work. Oh, here we go. You can see it's going to come out. Now, actually, I'm going to take the chip out of one. Let me take the chip out of this one, of the man, and we'll put it in. If I can get the chip out, because I say it's a bit stiff. Okay, maybe not. The chip will come out of this though. It will go into this. That will again light up pink. It will show my voice in there when you start doing things and you hear me again. Because you recorded about 5 sayings and then it will come on here. And I was like, it's got to be done. Now, since I've come home, what has this done? This has been sitting in a drawer. It hasn't done anything. But you know what? I look at it and I'm like, that's because I got myself on that ride. I came off after calling my brother all the names under the sun, said, I'm going to go and buy something just to show I got on this ride. So that is my little Disney collection, which people probably think, well, that's not a lot. Oh, no, tell a lie. I've got something else, which is actually, I'm just thought it's in my display case. Let me go and grab it. So from the display case with something that should have gone in the trinket section. From Flower and Garden Festival, here we go, 2024. I've got the Orange Bird trash can. Got one of these for my brother as well. Salt and pepper shaker. Like I'm ever going to use it for that. It's going in there. But what I've got is something which I really, really wanted, okay? Got to just show you what one's first. 2023, this one. So, I was in Epcot. I went over there. This is back in 2022. I was looking at it to check the date. When the late Queen passed away. I was there with some friends that I'd met on the Disney cruise, Disney cruise. So we met up and she kindly treated me something to it, and I will always remember Terry for this. It was such a lovely thing to do. We was walking around the countries in the world, and I said to her, come on, let's go into England. Let's go and see what they've got, and I'll just be telling you what it really costs when we're back home. So we went in and I went, oh, look at that. And she was like, do you want one? And I said to her, I do, but I don't want to pay $45 for a mug. So I said, that's a bit too much. She went and bought me it, and yeah, I'll always treasure it. So I've got this mug. Now the gold on this is 24 karat gold inlaid. So, and it actually says in here, so for when she passed, this is the 8th of September 2022 for His Majesty King Charles III. Long live the King. And it says on the bottom, to commemorate the accession to the throne of King Charles, 8th of September 2022, which we can see here. And you can see the price of that, $45. So yeah, expensive, but really, really lovely. So I had that one. And then once he actually was on the throne, I was like, I wonder if they're going to do one for the coronation. So the next time I was back, I've got the coronation one. And this one actually, I've left the sticker on this one. The brand on it is Dunoon, and it's fine bone china embellished with 22 karat gold. Yep, and again, the price on this one, I left it on $44. So this one, yep, it says both on the same side what it says, and it's basically the coronation of King Charles to celebrate. So that is again 2 mugs. Who would have thought? People would say you're the mug. $90 for 2 mugs, but that is in my display case along with another King Charles. Now I'm not a huge royalist, don't get me wrong, but these I really liked, and I was like, you're not going to get that in the UK. And what a good memento. So that is that is so far is is my Disney haul, or rather my Disney collection. So we'll see when I go in May, if I add anything to the collection. I've got a lot of pins which is in a separate video, so feel free to go ahead and look at that one. I will be getting some more pins when I'm away. I will be getting a Pop Century pin as I've stayed there before. I'm going to try and get them all where I've stayed. My brother's staying at Pop, so he can get me that. I'll be at Port Orleans French Quarter, so I'm definitely going to be getting one of those. Of course, I'm getting a 2026 pin. I'm always going to get one for when I go. Flower and garden, maybe, maybe not. Depends, depends what they look like. So I don't tend to buy too many things. I've just thought I do have a couple of other things from the Character Warehouse, but I'm not quite sure where I've put them. If I find them, I'll add them on at some point. But yeah, that's everything for now. Thanks ever so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe for more future fun. Thanks ever so much. Bye.